everybody. So what I want to do today, right now, for my reading, is I was thinking about Tibet and how in the monasteries and just thinking about this Tibetan bowl that I had got off Amazon. But it was made in Tibet, and like the company has monks, right? Like monks who create these like bowls. I don't know what the company is called. I forgot. I would have to like look at the little pillow. But I could probably post the link in the description for it. But it's so beautiful. I absolutely adore it. And I was just thinking about how my soulmate was the one who created that, right? And now we do have Mr. Love Doctor right here. And he did have some information to share with you guys about your love life. Because he's Mr. Love Doctor. So yeah, he is pretty awesome. Not gonna lie. He's really cool. But he's just like a pendulum that I had made. So anyways, yeah, look at that. As we talk about Mr. Love Doctor, said the night, well, not Mr. Love Doctor, but God, okay? It's just like God is just showing me signs, because this is my Mr. Love Doctor, right? This is Charlie. So Charlie really symbolizes a lot of magic for me, and this symbolizes my creativity, but also my commitment as well to my spiritual journey and everything. So we also do have the Ace of Cups on the bottom of the deck. So it looks like there's the Knight of Cups. So a lot of emotional movement here. There's a lot of movement here within emotion. You could be taking actions, things that that you haven't, that you've been thinking about doing. Now it looks like someone is actually deciding to maybe harvest from a particular situation. And kind of I heard that one song, turn around, every now and then I get a little bit lonely. So we do have the Seven of Pentacles. So the Seven of Pentacles is reversed. So it's saying that he's kind of harvesting the energy, he's taking all of these the pentacles off. And it's about this relationship, and it's somebody here that's an emperor, that is kind of doing this. So somebody who it's it's somebody in real life. That's what it means. The emperor is real life, and then the empress is what we think about and what we might imagine and stuff like that. So the emperor is somebody in real life, whether that be you or the person next to you, somebody who feels they have some sort of ability, because the emperor is someone who has just, they have power, they are the power, they are the light source, right? So they have the ability to shine onto something, and they are shining, they are deciding to make movements towards their wish fulfillment here. And then we do have the Eight of Pentacles. So yeah, that was just the cards going that with the microphone. I don't know why, but that could have been an exaggeration of the movement. So then we do have the Eight of Pentacles after the Emperor, and the Two of Pentacles. So it's just there's there's something that is going to be decided to maybe like focus on. And like the Eight of Pentacles is just expressing, because both these are reversed, but it's going to lead to some sort of success or something here in regards to commitment. But it's about a decision to, like, I don't know if this is to like not work on, I don't know, like this could be to work on certain things, but to do it in like in a more logical manner, to not work harder but smarter. But yeah, this Two of Pentacles is definitely like a moving, like this is like a moving forward. This is like a decision that's being made. Maybe that is like a little bit more like I don't want to say like anything like weird. It's like a decision that's being made in like in regards to what someone has been like juggling around in their life. Like if they had like two jobs, they decided to like, you know, go for something, like they decide for to like, you know, maybe like focus on or prioritize like one job, like, or like something like that. Like, but this is about someone who could have been juggling just like family life or like a, like, you know, family and work life, and they just they don't want to keep on missing out on certain things, because they'd rather like, you know, put their energy into like what they care about. So yeah, I don't know. So we'll go ahead and see what else here. So this is about like like maybe like some kind of return, because, or some sort of salvage here, because we have the Five of Cups and the Nine of Swords. So the Nine of Swords came reversed, right? So that's reversed, and it's like expressing the fact that, you know, like you know what happened, but you are just like, you're just like, I understand, like, you know, that this is over, but there could be like certain things that like are just kind of like, you know, like that could upset you in like some kind of way, but it's like something that you're just like, okay, fine, like, you know, like it's fine, like, you know, it like, you know, but it's still like, you know, because you might still have something here with you, and like that's the reason why this would be reversed, is because this is expressing like, you know, your awareness of the fact that, you know, you have some kind of like, you know, energy of like, you know, like hope, or like, you know, some kind of relationship that you may have here, and like they're like, you know, like just certain things that like, you know, like we're disappointing in some kind of way, and like it's just like, you know, but there's like someone who wants to come towards you after like, you know, everything that has happened, you know, and maybe after, like, while you're like, you know, kind of like reviewing like certain things that you may have wished that you could have changed in some kind of way, because the Five is also about change, and, you know, like sometimes like when we think about like the Five of Cups, it's like, you know, you're just thinking about the fact that, you know, you're like uh um like, oh, I wish that I had said this, or I wish that I had said that, right? I wish that I had done something differently. I wish I could like have changed the past, right? Because three talks about all. Three is whole. So because it just is, like, in my world, three is like whole, like three is holy, and it is whole, it is complete for me, because three is like the completion of like, you know, like, you know, father, mother, and then God, right? So yes. And now we'll do, so we have the Knight of Wands. So this person is like, you know, wanting to like bring more awareness to, they could be like, you know, trying to like talk to you right here, but Jesus really wants to talk to. So Jesus is here too, because I keep on hearing Jesus's name, Jesus. So Jesus, oh wow, look at that Empress. So, you know how I was talking about how the emperor is like, like in real life, and the empress is like, in the spiritual realm. Like she, like, that's like the spiritual realm, and like the emperor is like the things that we can see. It's not that the empress is like in some like spiritual realm. Like we're all like, within the same energy. It's just the fact that, the masculine part of things is just the part that we see, but we don't see everything, right? Like that's the thing. Like, yeah, so it's amazing how we work. But the Empress is just like the fact that someone wants to come towards, like, you, like, because, like, this would be receptive, like, this is just like, like a receptive person, or a receptive particular point of like location, like, where you are located is like, a direct, like, it's like, like some kind of dark hole, like a dark, like, that's what the Empress is. Like, if like we would look at, like, like the universe, like, because they're like, there aren't, like, a lot of black holes, like, at all. I don't even know, like, I don't know, I don't know I don't know, but I do believe that there are not that many black holes. But either way, the Empress is like, like, like the part of us that is like, energetically speaking, like just like that dark hole, right? That, like, that is a bit able to, this could also be like a baby too, because I almost said a baby. So yeah, and this is about becoming whole too with the 3. And then the 6 of Pentacles is like this, like, it could be like, like the way that it's like a reaction or something like that, like some kind of reaction here. It's like a way that someone could be reacting to, like, I don't know. It'll have to be like, some kind of, maybe even like a promotion here in regards to the way that, you think here, because maybe you might be able to give some people advice from, like, the things that, like, that you like had experienced, like, at the time of the 5 of Cups. Because this could be like, someone who's just wise, someone who could be a mentor as well. So that's something that you could end up being here, because we do have, like, these 3 pentacles that he's sharing, and the 3 cups. So it's about like taking what you learned. It's like, a mistake. It was a mistake that whatever that happened, and now you're able to like take that and, like, be like, okay, I can understand where you're coming from here, because I've been there before, right? So I can see where you're coming from, and this is the advice that I can give to you. So that's like something here that, once like something approaches you, that is like that could be like a reaction that someone gives here in some kind of way, or not someone, but that could be just like the way that it could like kind of float in some kind of way. But we do have the King of Wands, but this is also the Knight of Wands as well. So it's going to express the fact that, you could have like this love offer, or like this interest, like this person who just, like the Emperor, right? Because the Emperor was on the bottom of the deck and the Empress was on the top of the deck. And the Emperor was only like how many cards away? He wasn't even that many cards away. I don't even know where he had gone. Where did he go? Did I shuffle the deck? I think that I shuffled. But either way, when I had first found the Emperor, he was like on the bottom of the deck, like maybe like freaking 5 cards in, just as much as the Empress was here. So it's like kind of like evening out, and like kind of like meeting. Like, it's because it was like this was on the front of the deck, and then the Emperor was on the back of the deck. So like it's kind of like a mirror. So it could be like a way that they're mirroring each other here as well. So you could be mirroring like, you know, someone around you, or like maybe you even have like a twin flame. That could be something that you have resonated with in your life. So that's something that some people can resonate with. But this is about like the Empress receiving maybe some kind of like, you know, telepathy too, because this is like, you know, this could be like within like the spiritual realm. So this is about like someone giving you some kind of like, you know, some sort of advice spiritually. And this could be like, you know, awareness of like what the thought is, but like having more clarity here because you're able to see. But the thing is like, you know, you only, with the Knight of Wands, like, but this was also the King of Wands, so this was gaining more. This could have been like actually not what I was thinking, but it could be actually the exact opposite of what I was thinking. So it's actually the fact that this person was like, you know, I understand what, like, you know, why, what, and how, you know, I feel upset. Like I have, like, you know, I have examined like this situation, because like the King of Wands sent this the King of Wands was the energy that I had thought of when I pulled this card up. And the King of Wands was like, you know, focused on something. And the King of Wands is an energy of light, right? He is a giver of like attention, of magic. Like he exudes a lot of magic, and that was intense. Like he like exudes like a lot of attention. Like, you know, like knowledge is power, right? So, you know, like this, like, you know, it could be even a divine masculine. I just felt like it, like saying, was like really focused on, and like figured out a lot of like reasons. Like they understand, like this is like about like, you know, seeing things, and like, you know, like knowing, like this is about knowing as well. So this is about like, you know, what you know here, a lot about like what you know here. But yeah, I don't know what else to do, because let's see what else. So the Queen of Cups and the Page of Cups. So this is about like, you know, being open and understanding to somebody who could be, yeah, that's what I kind of said. So being open and understanding to somebody who might not be completely emotionally stable and like emotionally unsure or novice. Like, you know, with the Page of Cups, it's like, you know, you don't know what to do about these emotions. Like, you know, you may have never felt something like, you know, like something like this, and like, you know, you're just like, I don't know how to process this, or don't, like, this is about not being able to cope. But the Queen of Cups is somebody who's able to, like, you know, kind of soothe things over with the Page of Cups. She's the Queen of Cups is the Page of Cups mom. So she knows exactly what to do to make her baby like feel better, right? So now we do have the Seven of Swords. So this is like kind of like expressing like the energy of like, you know, like overthinking here, and thinking about like, you know, like how am I supposed to do this, or how am I supposed to, like, it's just like kind of not really believing. But it's like this Queen of Cups is like, hey, look, I know what you're thinking right now. You know, maybe you don't understand certain things, or there are certain things that, you know, you don't get because we don't know everything, right? But this is the Ten of Cups here, and she's just like, look, you can have anything, right? You can have anything you wish, right? You can have anything you wish. Just believe in yourself. Just believe in yourself, and, like, you know, create don't like overthink things, right? Because honestly, I have like, sat in the King of Swords for like so long. I'm so done with it. I love the sword. Like I mean, I appreciate like, but it's just like, it's right time to not like, for me at least, I personally, I wish to not be in the King of Swords energy. I don't like it. It's overthinking. Like, think. So, the Seven of Swords with that is just like, like thinking about maybe how to even get to this, right? Because this is the Page of Cups, not really sure, like not being able to understand, like, but this is the Ten of Cups. And it's gonna show the fact that, there is like, that ability to get to where you want to go to. But yeah. And then we do have the Knight of Swords, so definitely like a lot of like processing, because like, with this King of Swords, it's like, you're processing emotions with thoughts, right? So that's what's happening. You're trying to decipher your emotions with your thoughts. Okay, because the King of Cups wasn't out. It was the king. It was the Page of Cups and the Two of Swords. So there's like, some maybe like even like something here where there's like this energy of like this energy of movement and communication here. But it's also like maybe decided. I mean, or undecided. There's something that could be undecided, or something here that could be like conflicting, or like debating here. Like something here like where, the King of Swords, the King of Swords could think something here, like, about certain things. And this Queen of Cups, like, like is just like, hey, I understand, like I'm like a little bit more emotionally mature than you, right? So I can understand these things. And as this King of Swords right here, like, like when like, you could be thinking this person is just like kind of like throwing like little things at you, right? Because this is kind of like a masculine energy here, and this is like more of like a feminine energy. It's just that this could be like, this person is just like attracting certain things, right? So this one person is attracting certain things. Oh, goodness. Yeah, but they're just attracting like, this Queen of Cups, because this Queen of Cups feels like, I could give you like something, so I could give you some kind of information, so that way, you don't have to like, like feel emotionally imbalanced. So, it's just like kind of like, someone that's just trying to be like helping. But when this person does come, just remember, like, and when this person does actually talk to you and everything, don't like, keep your options like, well, don't like, you don't have to keep your options open. Just be open to things. You don't have to keep like, like, just keep your like, keep an open mind. Okay, so you're gonna realize maybe what it is that is not necessary, right? What is not good for you, right? You're going to be able to realize that. There's going to be, so you're going to go towards a 9 of Cups. Okay? So you're going to go towards a 9 of Cups. Huh. That's a wish fulfillment. And you know, there's something here that'll grant you an opportunity. And but you may have to be open to, like, you know, because there might be something here that conflicts you about, like, you know, what it is that you were thinking that this could be, but you know what the truth actually is, right? Because the knight, the king of swords, is like an energy of like thinking, really, and like thinking about different things. And with the 7 of swords next to him, he's like, he doesn't really know everything. It's just like not really understanding, not really having like full knowledge, because the 7 of swords is like, you know, kind of like deceptive in the way that it's not true. Like, not everything about the 7 of swords is true, right? So the 7 of swords doesn't depict like doesn't really depict like truth. It doesn't depict a lot of truth. It depicts like, you know, sabotage or stuff like that. So yeah, so this is like, you know, but this is just like, you know, also not only sabotage, like it's not necessarily like that. It's not completely that way. You know, I don't like, you know, think that anybody is like, you know, like, I don't think this person is actually doing that. I think it's more like about them trying to figure out how to cope with their emotions that they could be dealing with, or like, you know, how to like understand, like, you know, the feelings that could be like coming surfacing for them. So they're trying to understand themselves better, so that way they can, like, you know, move forward for themselves. Okay, so yeah, I think that's all that I want to do now. So Kyrie, so you have a great day, and bye.